last night at sea tonight, and we'll be in Hong Kong tomorrow. I think it's good we're in stealth mode for some of our fans, because I know there's a few people would be having a heart attack if they knew how close it was.
Happy days. What have we got? 24, 36 hours to go to get to Hong Kong, and then it's one of the greatest cities in the world. So that's it. Let's get there.
I can reveal that we are in front. We are leading, but it's really close. The others don't realise how close it is. That's why we're in stealth. But our routing, which we haven't trusted our routing the whole time, which is probably the reason we're in front. We now want to trust it because it says basically that we're going to beat Bessus in by an hour and a half.
And can't wait to get there and sample the food, have a few rum and cokes, chill out for a couple of days. Can't wait.
And all the Scallywags supporters in Hong Kong, say a prayer for us tonight, and we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow first into Hong Kong.
We're in Hong Kong tomorrow night. Bring it on.
Really nice job, Pargo and the boys, and then, you know, my lot up there now. We had quite hard conditions, bad seaway. We had up to 35 knots one stage with every sail up. So we pushed it really hard. If we can get to the next 3 skids without a loss, there basically won't be enough runway for them to catch us, I don't think. So we're going to push really hard for the next 24 hours and hopefully sign the deal.
We're getting a little closer to the Philippines. We're just south of Guam, and we're going through a current line right now, and there's just an unbelievable amount of marine debris. Seeing all kinds of stuff, plastic bags and nets and different sorts of bottles and all kinds of wood stuff. It's really sad to see. You want to pick it up, but you can't. We all got to do more to keep it out of the ocean.
Yeah, we're in the mode where we want to defend Moths and keep them, you know, between ourselves, between the mark and them. And yeah, and if there's a shot at Dongfeng, of course, they're quite a while ahead of us. But yeah, never give up to close that gap down.
The boats in front have more wind. And it's easier for them to stay in front and to create a big gap with us.
Welcome to the ultimate day of the regatta. With only a couple of races left, sailors are trying to find the key that will lead to their success. Will it be speed, tactics, their boat, or team spirit that will give them the best result?
Today's the last day of the regatta, so I think to win this whole Langkawi Regatta, we really need teamwork. It's all about the teamwork, it's all about communication and just running the boat as fast as it can possibly go. So, I mean, what can we do more? We've been consistently going through, we've been coming across the line very well, so just keep doing that, I guess.
The weather kept its best conditions for the final day. The wind was at its peak compared to the previous days. It was stable up to 12 knots, making the boats crossing the racetrack really fast. After 2 races, THA 72 continued its great consistency during the whole week and won the Prime Minister's Challenge Trophy for a 2nd year in a row. Other victors included Matahari, who won the IRC 1 class for the 4th time, while Phoenix were victorious in 7 out of 7 races in the IRC 2 class.
2 years in a row, we're very happy. Obviously a lot of hard work goes into our crew, and it is an extended crew of about 30 people. We're looking forward to coming back next year, hopefully stronger than we've ever been before. Different crew, this time we've sailed with 13, which is the lowest amount of people we've had on this boat before. So we've had to overcome some issues of less people. Obviously it's been a bit difficult, but it's been a lot of fun and a lot more challenging, and I think that's the way we like to run our team. We like to challenge ourselves and become better each time we race.
A spectacular closing ceremony and generous hospitality were just 2 of the hallmarks of the 16th Royal Langkawi International Regatta for those who took part in the event, and of course there was warm applause for the winners. Until next year, thank you for watching.
Attack on the J2 sheet. Ease runner. Keep going sheet. Ease main sheet.
In the line of this yellow. The yellow thing.
Okay, copy. Okay, sheet on. Sheet on.
Straight out.
Very hard to slow down, remember? Yeah, we're going to use the engine to slow down to get in. Yeah, so we were peeling to go from the throw back to the mow.
and Joey went out on the outrigger. I think the sheet was tangled on the end of it, but in those situations you should, one, either be tethered on, or two, at a minimum tell the driver what you're doing so he knows. He didn't do either of those. Went out on the other outrigger, I was driving, and we went off a big sea. It just picked the back up and just threw him off like off a horse, you know. Seem to be finding new ways to try and lose the lead too. So, but main thing is we got him back on board. He's safe. But I think it just showed everyone how hard it is to actually see the guy in the water, even in Sunday, you know, 18 knots and sunshine. You know, you wouldn't want to be trying to do it in 20 knots in the dark. I don't think you'd find him, you know. Up there, up there, up there. Okay, engine on, engine on. Engine on. Show me the line, son. Show me the line. Show me the line. Help, help. Okay, throttle, go. Get the line in. Yep. Starboard tack. Starboard runner on design.
It's kind of one of those days where it's not actually that rough, but it's kind of still going pretty quick. So yeah, I was just pretty stupid, and luckily the boys were onto it, got me back on pretty quick. So yeah, credit to the lads. They turned around bloody quick. They got it all furled up and heading back to me in, I don't know, 30 seconds. So all good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Yeah. A bit scary, but a bit stupid, but anyway. It is what it is. Off we go again.
More knots wind and black, you're dead. Okay? Only reason we found you is you put your arm in the air. Okay?
It is what it is. It's done now. But yeah, just gotta be more careful.
Disappointed we lost 5 miles from a stupid stupidity, you know. It's a bit like you tell the kid not to touch the kettle when it's hot, and they still put their hand on it.
Hong Kong is hometown for the skipper. It's also hometown for our major backer, and the team is based from there. So for us to get a good result into basically what is our home would be everything. It is more positive not being off the back for sure, but you know it can change. You know, like as much as we were 90 miles back 2 days ago, you're now in front of the half the fleet and you're in a good position, but you know that it can change. Get a couple of bad clouds and you can get stuck for scared and lose 40 miles.
But they've also had the most lifted breeze today.
So Scallywags have got a nice lead now, 80 miles over second, so good for them and good for my sister who's on board, first leg for her, and good for us really, because obviously there's a bonus point available for winning the leg. We can, ideal for us is that neither Vestas or Dongfeng get that bonus point. So we're all rooting for Scallywag here for multiple reasons really. So yeah, go Scallywag.
So lost 15 on Scallywag. Gain 3.5 Vestas.
Still racing the fleet. We gotta play the percentages to win the leg. Not trying to take any big risks. There's still plenty of points left, but definitely mindful of where the two red boats are. That's for sure.
I think Mark and Sci-Fi put the boat in a good spot in terms of the fleet, and we just need to do the spot justice and sail fast. And obviously Scallywag's done a good job, but plenty of time to mow those guys down if we can. That's going to be our goal, but also the goal is to beat the two red boats, which is what we're doing right now. So keep doing what we're doing.
Top Runner get 120 minutes redress, and that has actually bumped them up to first place for their part in the MOB recovery of a fellow yacht in the race. Correct decision. by an international jury.
Day 5 of the ACO Musto Skiff World Championships looks like it's going to be a windy one, and we are looking at a possible 4 races today. We've only had 6 races so far. We're a little bit behind schedule, and we're into the final 2 days of the competition. At the moment, John Newman leads his fellow Australian Will Phillips, the 49er sailor, by just 2 points, but with only 6 down and a potential 8 races to go, this really is still anybody's regatta. Now, we're hoping for the 4 today, but we've just had a briefing and the race officer says that there's a front coming through possibly later on today, and it could be thunder and lightning, very, very frightening indeed. And so we'll see what we can get in. We hope to get at least 3 in, and we'll see how that affects the places later on. We're looking forward to some great racing.
From Hyde Sails, day 5, race 7 of the Musto Skiff World Championship here in Australia. It's looking like a windy day today. We've got plenty on with the forecast due to increase. We're trying to get 4 races in today to get back onto schedule. It's looking like it could be absolutely fantastic if that breeze stays where it is now. All in all though, we're having a fantastic time. The sun's out and couldn't be in a better place.
Phillips here. 4 races today down here at Langkawi for the day 3 of the Musto Worlds, and we've got 15 to 20 knots from the southwest, so it'll be really nice conditions. I think everyone's looking forward to it. It'll be a bit of a marathon. I mean, we're going to go out at 12. I'd imagine it'll be at least 6 hours on the water, so could be a few tired boys this afternoon.